Anytime you're ready. Introduce the show. Jesus. Zia, get your shit together.
You know, I just figured that we'd start eventually. Welcome. Today is Sunday, June 7th, 9:15. I'm going to round up, bitches. 5 p.m. Eastern, episode 234 of the Sundering. What do we have on deck for you tonight? We got a whole slew of goodies. We got Warcraft news, Heroes of the Storm news, general gaming potpourri news, bacon, Foffs, and maybe we'll even try and sneak in a little MadLibs love for you guys if we got time tonight. Welcome to the Sundering. We put the try in triangle.
The Sundering is an explicit podcast which may not be suitable for children, people with delicate sensibilities, animals under 10 pounds, certain towns in Idaho, citizens of Liechtenstein, members of the clergy, fans of the show Cop Rock, and vegans.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Well, let's start the insanity.
This is the Sundering Podcast with your host, Seraphis.
Self-replicating bacon. I don't like fat chicks cutting my hair because we wouldn't want it to get weird or anything.
Rapist.
He adds to the show and everyone gets upset. This is great. I know they say this, but I don't care.
And Zia.
Hi, Slurp. I'm so full of hate. I'm not sure what a podcast is. Slavery is different than a fish.
It is not a fish. Did you mute yourself?
God damn it. I'm trying to use like the mute button on the mic. Alright, so yeah, I did mute myself. Alright, so
What's going on?
yeah, so there you go. That's and thanks for coming out, folks.
We set a new low. We'll see you all later.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur.
Yeah, alright, well, alright, let's get to these intros. Chasing bears through the woods while drunk and with a dull hatchet is not recommended. I'm Seraphis.
Hi, Seraphis.
Yeah. And if he became invisible, he would fly to Paris, find a mime, beat the shit out of them, and the applause that mime would get would be amazing. It's Rafist.
Halfway through that sentence, I stopped paying attention.
Sounds about right. And
Because you couldn't hear him?
And she's no hero. She puts her bra on like everyone else, one boob at a time. It's Zia.
Takes me a while. Yeah, I get there.
I like how it's like June and you're wearing a sweatshirt. Like, what the...
It's chilly in the basement. And
God.
Mark did the laundry and my Jinx hoodie is finally clean. Yeah, because that shows you how often you do laundry. It is so comfortable and warm and yeah, so... Yeah.
Alright, well,
I think it's cold.
Who is hanging out with us right now? Who's doing the needful?
Who is here? Let's see here. Who is here? Let's take a look. We got Adam, Broom, Bok, Joe, Kobe, Loki, Mull, Pokelstein. I feel like we haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Toasted Post, you can. Well, never mind. I can't. Spoilers. And, my love of VD is here, Velvet Dove.
I don't think that's a good precedent to keep on saying.
Yeah,
VD
I really wish you'd stop,
say
like,
that.
calling her, like, a venereal disease. That's...
No, we have an understanding.
No, you have an understanding that nobody else knows about.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep, and that's what makes it.
I gotta agree with Ray here, and, like...
Well,
yeah,
stop it.
the show's
You agree
like...
with Ray? You agree with Ray?
You've come to an understanding with somebody that no one else knows, that everyone's like, why does she keep referring to somebody as an STD?
It's frozen over.
See, at least when I do it, it's... I don't know. I had nothing. Never mind.
You got nothing. All right. So, our just administrative stuff: ads, Amazon, Neweggs, Jinx, and Groupon. Please whitelist us on your ad block because we know everyone uses it. But click through our links, add stuff to your cart, check out. It's zero cost to you, but it does help us out in the end. And we know you people shop at least Amazon because, I mean, reasons.
Yeah, I just bought something on Amazon. using our link. So
There
I
you
paid
go.
myself.
Pretty much. Bandwidth is a bitch. And iTunes, Stitcher, rate us 5 stars. Helps people find us. Give us a review if you want. We'd actually really like it. We haven't gotten a review in a couple of weeks, so drop us a review. We realize iTunes user interface sucks. But we'd really appreciate it because we're at 74 right now. We're at 74 total ratings and reviews, so we'd really like to get to an even number, mostly because I'm OCD. I'd really like at least 75 or I'll guess to 80. I don't, but I like things in 5s. Let's see. Also, and if you are listening to us on Stitcher, give us a thumbs up, add to your favorites list. It helps people find us. And that is it for administrative junk.
Very
Whoa.
efficient.
So, Seraph.
So me.
Yeah, you. What kind of alcohol do you have tonight?
Well, I once again have my beer barrel bourbon on the rocks.
It's a tongue twister there.
Beer barrel bourbon on the rocks.
It is
Bourbon.
delicious and exactly what I need after being out doing yard work in like 90-degree weather today.
Yeah.
Which is completely polar opposite
That sounds horrible.
of Zia there in a sweatshirt, which is just mind-boggling to me.
That's,
I thought you were
yeah,
going to say she did yard work. I was going to say, no, that's for her minions to do.
that's for my
Yes.
yard boy, Epic Insanity. He's working on the pool right now. But
I feel like I may have lost like 10 pounds just being outside for like a few hours today. But yeah, beyond yard work, I was also like cleaning up our sunken patio and everything. Because of like some of the torrential rain, we've gotten like dirt kind of rolling down onto it. It was a mess. Anyway, I'm actually podcasting off of my new podcasting mic. Well, technically not mine, but my wife's. She's letting me borrow it because my old mic died on me. It literally, like, something was going wrong inside of it internally, that every time I plugged it into my computer, it was causing my mouse and keyboard not to respond. Yeah. So it was bad. And I actually tried it on another computer, and it was doing the same thing with an external mouse. So yeah, it's definitely the mic.
it's like everything was working against you.
So that is gone. But now I have a better mic. Because my wife's company bought it for her, so
Upgrade.
they spared no expense. They're kind of like Jurassic Park. And I have a friend coming into town and this week. I haven't seen her in 5 years. This friend, I became close with her because when we went down to Cancun, she got drunk, sat on my lap, and made out with another chick. So
Wow.
it was great. Yeah,
Good kind of friend. She's a better friend than I am. Holy shit.
So I mean, so there I am, just sitting in a chair, like on the beach, and there she is sitting on my lap, taking a shot of tequila, making out with another chick.
Okay. That's
And then we've been friends ever since.
I would totally be cool with 2 chicks sitting on my lap and making out.
Yeah. So yeah. I got some new toys. So first off, I bought this for those of you who are downloading this. This is Captain Malcolm.
That would be Malcolm Reynolds.
Yep, from Firefly. Got him.
Yes,
So I'm
looks
very
good.
very
Looks good.
excited about that.
You knew Jane. I got Jane, so you had to
I know.
have Malcolm.
Well, I like Malcolm. Malcolm's my boy.
Yeah.
Oh, good Bible. Those of you, it's a line he says in a certain episode. Also, my friend got me this. It's a Superman Funko, so my collection grows every day. But probably one of the coolest things that I got that I posted up on Twitter is I got this. It is, it's a ding
Easy button?
It looks like an easy button. But it says ding on it.
Push it.
Here, I'll put the speaker closer to the mic. Ready?
Oh, that was a lightsaber, right?
It's
That
the
is the ding
sa-
sound
It's the
from-
ding sound. So when you level up in World of Warcraft, that's the sound it plays.
It sounded like a lightsaber at first.
Well, so yeah. So I may just randomly just sit over here and go, just hit it on my desk.
Can't level up anymore. We all know this.
That button makes me think of, so from Ren and Stimpy Space Madness, there's the red button, and Stimpy, Ren is, oh, you want to push the button, the shiny candy, and like, he's like, pushes it, and like, the world just,
It's good
That
stuff.
button, I feel like that button could potentially be the...
But yeah, so those are my new toys. I've gotten those are my new toys. Let's see. I've been playing Disney Infinity with my daughter. Still loving that.
How is she doing? Because the last time we tried to play, she got a little...
I actually found this one. There's like this one. So you could download different play sets for free through the Disney Infinity store, and one of them is a side-scrolling thing. So she was actually doing pretty good with that.
Oh, okay, good.
So I actually think I may actually have her try and play DuckTales remastered.
Oh, the remastered one? Oh, it's so good.
So I think she may.
I love that game.
So just seeing how she kind of handled 2D style games, she might be pretty good at it.
Maybe you could have her go on a journey of all the 2D games and.
Oh, trust me, I've thought about, I'm like, do I make her go back? But I feel like she might be too young to be punished. So let's face it, NES games were punishing. Ninja Gaiden, let's take a trip back.
Okay, maybe not that.
Ninja Gaiden was punishing.
Okay, like side-scroll beat-em-ups, like Streets of Rage, she'd probably have
Bad Dudes.
Bad Dudes, yeah, she'd probably have fun playing
River City Ransom.
Oh my god, River City Ransom. I own that game.
That's good shit right there.
It's a good game. Yeah.
Let's see. So anyway, I got toys, played Disney Infinity, downloaded a game on my phone called Marvel Puzzle Quest. So I don't know if anyone who has ever played Puzzle Quest before, but I found a Marvel version of Puzzle Quest.
That's
and
awesome.
It is addicting.
I've heard about that.
And you don't have to, you don't really have to drop a lot of money. Like, you could drop money, but you don't have to. And I might actually wind up dropping money on it because it's actually a pretty well-developed game.
Puzzle Quest is so fun, so I feel like Marvel would be great.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Like, right now, I'm loving up Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Black Widow. They're my team. And beyond that, I finally read Siege episode 1. So for those of you who don't know, not Siege, Secret Wars, issue 1, Marvel. So this is the end of the Marvel universe and the ultimate Marvel universe. And I know some people were just like, I liked it. This is good stuff, and I can't wait. I have number 2 waiting on me. I know that they also have number 3 just came out, so I'm really excited about finishing up reading those.
Cool.
Also really cool is I took the kids to the park, and they were doing an outdoor screening of Big Hero 6, so we hung around. And
how is that movie?
Oh, I love Big Hero 6.
I've
awesome.
never seen it. It looks really cute.
It is phenomenal. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Phenomenal. That's a strong word.
It is pretty phenomenal. I dare you to watch it and tell me that it was not one of the greatest animated movies of all time.
Okay.
It has superheroes,
Strong
geekery,
endorsement.
superheroes, geekery, robots. I mean, it's good stuff.
Okay.
I've been playing a lot of Heroes of the Storm. I bought Diablo. I bought Diablo. I really like playing with him as him, and I got to admit something. For those of you who know, I had this thing about Tychus. I hate Tychus. Absolutely hate
Tychus.
him. Absolutely hate him.
But you fuck him gently.
But he is free. He is
him.
free to play this week, so I played as him for a few games.
That's
Were
blasphemy.
you just like, fuck myself?
I'm gonna fuck myself so you master.
Well, actually, every time I died, I'd be like, "Fuck you, Tychus! Fuck you!" But no, so I've been doing that, and our guild, Phalanx of Nod, in Warcraft, is working on Heroic Blackhand, and so far our best attempt was 36%. So that's after 2 nights working on them. So yeah, there you go. Look at that, homebrewed. Big Hero 6 is so good. They're making the new Mega Man cartoon. So there you go.
Yes, they are.
There you go.
I mean, I doubt I'm going to watch it, but I'll take your word for it. I don't have time for movies anymore, it seems.
You don't have time.
I've noticed that.
You don't have time for movies.
I think it's my attention span.
Oh!
Like, I want to be playing video games all the time.
You just made me realize. I finished watching Daredevil. I finally finished watching it. It is great. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Can't wait for season 2 to come out. I've actually read a spoiler that Jason Statham might play Bullseye in season 2 of Daredevil.
Oh no, they should bring Colin Farrell back for that.
No,
He did great.
He did all right, but he's too good for TV now. He's one of those actors like I do
he's
movies.
doing True Detective.
Well, that's kind of different. It's kind of different. But yeah, so I read that. So I'm really excited about Daredevil. And my wife and I are watching. House of Cards right now? Mm-hmm. Season 3. So we're doing that.
Good things about that too.
That is a really good show. Season 3 has started off a little weird. So.
Well, aliens right off the bat.
Aliens.
They just start invading. They're like, all right, deal with this, House of Cards. You're going to get blown over.
All right. Z, what about you? How's your week going?
Pretty quiet week for me. I played a little bit more of Metal Gear Solid with Mark, because I can't remember if I mentioned it, but he has never played the original PlayStation Metal Gear Solid. So.
What happened to Legend of Zelda? I thought you were going to go back.
He is also playing that.
Okay.
So Mark we're bouncing between two games, because he I don't know, I gave him a hard time about playing it, and he was like, fine, then fuck it, I'm playing it, and then he's like, this is actually a really cool game, but he's barely...
Check it. Football.
But we're just now in, the first dungeon, he just beat the very first dungeon, he's that early into it, so, we're further along in Metal Gear, so, other than that, Metal Gear. We went and I saw Mad Max Fury Road, after the Sundering
What'd you
on
think?
Sunday.
Because I told you that I thought it was great, and I'm kind of curious what you thought.
Oh boy, I just walked myself into a trap.
It's a trap!
Why? Because you're lying? You actually didn't see the movie?
No, I did see the movie.
I don't have It's a Trap on here.
There are...
I got a boner.
It's the best I got!
Totes my goats.
I got that too.
So there were things that happened to women in it that were unsettling for me.
Oh god.
And so, I didn't expect that. And so there were things that I was like, whoa, pause. I wish I could have paused the movie. I wish I could just been like, okay, I need to stop for a minute and just, whoo, and then okay, now I can move on. Those were parts of it that were so that were so shocking to me that made it hard.
Yeah, I'm sure that.
I'm trying to think about what scenes made it hard.
I didn't see it yet, so I don't know.
I need you to think about that movie and things.
She put it in the Skype chat for you, so she didn't have to say it.
Well, I can't.
We'll save it for later then. But
you know what? Next week I can really tell you guys.
Well, 2 weeks then.
What occurred, or 2 weeks from now, I can really.
Okay.
So you can imagine.
Okay, yeah.
You can imagine why I didn't know those things about it. It was like,
okay. Now I see what you're talking about.
It was a real curve. They called everyone ladies. They all of them tipped their hat to all the women in the movie.
Well, Joe B says he said that he heard that it was female empowering, and it was.
No, I think Charlize Theron she's fantastic in the movie. I absolutely loved her character in the movie. The women in it, it wasn't. There were just certain scenes that were very visceral, that were hard to
not viscous.
Watch. Vicious?
Viscous.
Okay. Visceral. That made it difficult, but it was really it was so intense. And the fact that it was not a lot of CG, when shit blew up, shit really blew up. It was
viscous, having a thick, sticky consistency between solid and liquid. It wasn't viscous. It was visceral.
So
right? Viscous. It's like when jizz is starting to harden but not quite. Viscous.
I like where this conversation's going.
Yeah, this is good. So anyway, so for the ladies, there are some scenes with women that it's empowering, but it's very in terms of body, what happens to their bodies sometimes is a little tough to
someone
digest.
Apparently accidentally or randomly clicked on our stream. Yeah, and Chef Aldrin said, "Good luck to you."
Yeah, Psycho. Yeah, I hope you're not offended easily. You may want to.
Yeah, we're not that offensive. I've listened to other shows.
As he just talked about, jizz being.
It happens. What are you gonna do?
That's fucked up. I don't know. Psycho might be a very nice. Might be a very nice, polite person, a nice, polite gentleman or lady, and So anyway, I would suggest seeing Fury Road. I would. So. Yeah.
I'll see it eventually.
The suggestion from Psycho was to burn Sarah. I like the suggestion.
Alright, that's fine.
I remember that one time Who said?
I'll come out of it like the Queen of Dragons.
Someone said you had a shitty mustache or something like that one
I
time.
do.
That was hilarious.
Actually, it's funny because my daughter took like a picture of me. She took my phone and took a picture of me, and then she wanted to post it on Facebook, so we did. And Jibs, of all people, posted up and said, "Hey, nice shitty mustache." So
I'm hanging out with him tomorrow, actually.
That's awesome. Tell him I said hi.
Tell him to fix his fucking websites.
All right. Well,
He's
other
busy
than
with
that,
Massive Land, I'm sure.
yeah. Oh, yeah. It's coming up, huh?
We're not doing it this year because I'm moving that weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
It's literally because we hired one of the guys at work that helps Jibs run it. So he was like, "Hey, just so you know, I'm taking Massive Land off, and this is like a deal breaker. I won't work here if you don't give it to me off." So Dan's just like, "Yeah, that's fine. We won't go this year because we needed somebody."
Oh wow.
Plus, I can't really afford it. I'm gonna be moving. Which reminds me, if I can go, I'm gonna.
I had just one.
Okay. Go.
Jesus.
So,
Use it.
and that was I started rewatching Firefly. I feel like that's very pertinent.
You know, I was watching you type that into the show notes, just like into the overlay,
to me about
and
it.
like just under it, I said, I just started masturbating to Firefly, but you didn't say anything while we were doing the show notes together, so I guess you like stepped away after you typed that.
I didn't see you type it.
So I was a little disappointed by that, but.
Oh no. Yeah, Joe B. I was worried Psycho could be a troll or a gnome, but then yeah, they didn't say anything about fart sucking, so we might be good.
We should really make a whole segment about fart sucking.
Okay, Ray, you can go ahead before he.
All right. Well, I was gonna I don't know if
Just
I
an idea, man. I thrive on enthusiasm.
The actual day that I'm moving, but we're leaving July 14th for the cross country trip, which prompts me to, since I couldn't ask you last time I was on the show since you weren't here, Zia.
Yeah.
We would like a place to stay that first night on July 14th. We can make it all the way out to where you are. I was just gonna see if that was possible.
The night of the 14th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to stay over, and then we're gonna peace out the next day. Boom.
Yeah, that's fine. You can stay at our place.
Sundering meetup. Well, 2/3 Sundering meetup. You're involved in every one of them apparently this year, going down to Atlanta. But so that's literally like what I've been doing is just planning stuff.
Yep, you can have a free place to stay with me.
Yeah.
Hot meal, warm bed.
Oh, I bet it's gonna be warm. I'm sneaking into bed with Mark.
We're all gonna sleep in one bed. That's a pretty time of year to visit too. So, yeah. You absolutely are.
Sucks that we can't.
And I get to see Chili. Wait, is Chili gonna be with you?
Yeah. We're driving cross country. It's gonna be. Nice. I'm so excited for it. You have no idea. I've always wanted to do this, so I'm super excited.
Nice.
That being said, I really haven't been playing any games.
I do see two listed on your list.
I did play Smite the night that I got the beta code, and then I actually had signed up for one already.
This is on the Xbox One.
Yeah, so I actually have 4 beta codes for that. So if my friends end up not using them, I'll throw it up on Twitter, see if anyone wants it. Cool. But that's like one of the main things I'm working on right now is trying to make sure my friends all have some way to talk to me with gaming. And since everybody has Xbox One and Destiny, and that's kind of hot right now, that's what we've been doing.
It's hot.
Well, you know, it's not cold.
I mean, it's not like Zia's basement there.
Well,
a nice cool basement. How do you feel like? Have you played Smite on the computer at all? Like, did you have played on the PC? I was gonna ask.
I played League of Legends on the computer, so I kind of get it.
So, what do you think about Smite on Xbox One? Is it good?
I enjoy it. I've just been playing against bots, like easy bots, and I'm learning.
Have you done Arena? Have you done Arena yet?
I haven't played against real people yet.
Okay, if you get the opportunity, I'm assuming they have Arena mode in the Xbox One version. So. Play Arena mode. That I think the game is more fun in Arena mode because it's so.
Where they just like it's basically just a really small map, and there's like a middle lane.
Yeah. Oh no, It's not even a middle lane. It's an actual like round arena, and they open up the gates and
like old school Unreal Tournament.
Yeah, and it is just.
Is it free for all?
It's a free for all. It is so much fun. I think that's where Smite shines. Actually, is the free for all arena. It's so much fun, and everyone dies. Like it doesn't matter how awesome you are. Like you're gonna die because it's so chaotic. I like Smite for that. But
I used to love me some Unreal Tournament back in the day.
It's an absolute free for all. And people are using their ultimates, and it's just shit's going everywhere, and it's great.
Well, so I'm gonna be playing that. So I guess if anybody has the Smite beta for Xbox One, you can add Rayfist to your Xbox One thing, and I'll play with you if I ever get on.
And I also have Smite for beta. I haven't played it yet, but you could add me on Xbox One.
Yeah, add
Amish Mafia, 2 words. And make sure you tell me who the hell you are.
Oh yeah, I guess that's a good idea because I do get random invites on Steam, and I'm like, who the hell is this person?
Yeah.
What the fuck was I gonna say? God damn it! I just had a thought and I forgot it. This is killing me. Yeah, I totally. Oh yeah, Oregon Trail. I decided to try and beat that on hard.
Oregon Trail?
Yeah.
Not Oregon.
Oregon.
The one with the zombies.
And there's an achievement to beat the game with George Romero in your party. Like, you actually have to type that name out, all one word, and then you get an achievement for that, which is kind of cool. But I named all my characters after anime characters. So
nice.
It was like Naruto and Ichigo. It was cool.
Nice.
And I think that's about it. I know the NBA Finals is going on right now, and that's what I would be watching.
Oh, they sure are, aren't they?
I am so devastated about that injury. Because Cleveland's like our closest basketball team here, so...
It's not like the Knicks or something?
No. The New York City is like 6 hours away. Cleveland's only 3.5.
Oh.
Because I live on the fucking west end of New York.
Whatever. Oh.
Well, see, that's some common misconception. I'm glad I was here to clear it up. I think that's about it. So we can move on.
News.
And now here's some bullshit that happened somewhere.
All right, our photo contest. So June is up. Our May's winner is. I need a drum roll. Drum roll. That works. All right. Thank you very much, Ray. All right, and the winner is Toasty Posty Can.
Toasty Can.
Congratulations, sir. He won 30 days of WoW game time, 20% off Jinx code, and 1 month of Ask Mr. Robot Premium. So kudos to you, sir. Thank you for... He sent in everything but, I think, the Derby hat. Derby hat was the only theme that he did not send in, but he hit the bonuses, so congratulations, sir.
Bonus.
So, for those of you just tuning in, yeah, we do themes every month because it's our 5th year doing this show. So, you take a picture with your smartphone or whatever, and you send it in. You just email it to the show, and you get points. And person with the most points at the end of the month wins the monthly prize. And then we tally up all the points throughout the whole year, and we have a huge annual jackpot. And so yeah, so June's theme, I believe we are giving away, we're doing a $10 Amazon gift card, 20% off Jinx code, and another month of Ask Mr. Robot Premium. And for those of you who are just like, oh, well, I missed the previous months, I can't catch up. You can catch up. You absolutely can.
Done.
You can go back and get those points. You can't obviously earn the prizes for those months, but you can still get the points by going back and submitting them for the previous months. And right now, our annual prize pack is up to 60 days of Warcraft game time, $20 Jinx gift certificate, a Warcraft mount of your choice, the Warforged Nightmare is excluded, a Warcraft battle pet of your choice from the Blizzard store, $20 Battle.net gift card, so that way you could use that in like Heroes of the Storm and whatnot, and then also a $20 Steam gift card. So that is our current annual prize pack right now.
I want to win our prize pack. I want it.
It's a lot of. I think we estimate it's like over $120 worth of stuff. So yeah, so it's good stuff there, folks. So June is up, and our themes this month are potato, summertime, refreshing, WTF, gnomes, vacation, open flame, rectum, damn near killed 'em. So much loot, and I'd bottle that. Now, the thing is, you don't have to be very literal with any of this. You don't have to be literal. You could be creative with the pictures you send in for each category. It's just going to be fun, and we're going to take all these pictures at the end of the year and make like a really cool video and put it up on our YouTube site. Make like a community video montage.
A collage. A montage.
Yes.
Montage.
It'll be fun. It'll be good stuff. I promise. So that is it. Also, a little update, guys. There's not going to be a show next week. Next week is the season finale of Game of Thrones.
Yep. So we're going to be celebrating the Triple Crown that next week. All three of us.
All right. I will actually be up in the mountains in a cabin with my friend who sat on my lap so many years ago and made out with another chick.
God, he just keeps bringing that up.
Yeah, seriously.
Look, it was an awesome moment in my life, and I'm never going to live it down. And one day when her son is old enough, I'm going to say, you know what your mom did?
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
That's a dick move.
That is a dick move. I will punch you.
No, I will never say that to her kid.
You son of a bitch. You better not. You knew that'd make me mad, didn't you?
Yes. Anyway, so there's no show next week. We're taking the week off. We'll be back the following week with more shenanigans. But so that's why we have some bacon news.
This is the king of bacon talking about bacon.
All right. So because most of you always want us to provide some sort of recipe, I have found one of the simplest bacon recipes ever for you guys. This will go great with some Warcraft raiding or some early morning garrison duties. It is a bacon fried donut. So here's what you do. You get some glazed donuts. You wrap them in bacon, and then you fry them in oil. And that's it. That's all you gotta do. And you bring it out, and it's delicious. You're making a face. You're making a face here, and it's savory, it's sweet, it's delicious. Don't you wrinkle your lips and do a duck face on camera.
It's the same face that I get every Friday when I see you tweeting food shit. I'm just like,
you know, people loved my tweets from this past week because it was National Donut Day. It was National Donut Day, and people really dug what I was doing. There you go. Chef Folgers says his anger rose to over 9,000.
Yep. Cool.
So, all right. This next piece of news. So, there was way too many people who all submitted the same story, and they all wanted it in our bacon news this week. I mean,
wow.
Literally 11 people submitted this to us. 11 people submitted this story.
Thank you, guys.
So a train hit a truck carrying bacon.
No one was hurt.
It was 70,000 pounds of bacon.
That's so much.
That is so much, and it is so disheartening. No one was injured, but there was 70,000 pounds of bacon that was lost.
That was lost.
This happened southwest of Chicago. You know, Chicago's known for their organized crime. So the organized crime is clearly into pork belly futures. Mm-hmm. Is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
So I'm disappointed. Anger.
I think it would smell bad.
Some people have also theorized that I was driving the train that hit the truck. But let's be honest, I wouldn't be the train driver because I would have tried to do a bacon heist where I would have actually hijacked the truck.
You would have gotten out of the train.
Yeah, because spilling the bacon on the road defeats the purpose of stealing the bacon.
Right.
Loki in the chat room says, imagine if the truck caught fire.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can you? I feel like it would have smelled.
Well, actually, if 70,000 pounds of bacon were all cooking at the same time, it would be a pretty glorious smell.
Yeah.
It would be pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Adams is saying Amtrak is having some serious problems lately. I don't know whose fault it was, but clearly losing that much bacon is a travesty, and someone needs to go to jail for a very long time over this.
No. I definitely don't think that.
Huh?
I do not agree with that whatsoever.
Oh.
Just because it's bacon, don't send people to jail.
Someone should go to jail. Someone's got to go to jail. All right, let's talk about some geek news. We got
all kinds of geek news.
All right, so this first one. So some of you may have saw that Hot Topic, the mall boutique that caters to young hobags.
What? Hot Topic?
Oh no! Oh wait, no. I'm thinking about Wet Slut. I mean Wet Seal. Sorry. Freddie knows what I'm talking about.
How do I keep doing this show week after week?
Because you love us.
Alright, continue.
Anyway, so GameStop swooped in and bought ThinkGeek instead. So Hot Topic.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, so a lot of people are just like, well, I'm never going to shop at ThinkGeek ever again. Well, that's where I kind of got this button from. I got that from ThinkGeek. Also, I got my Funko Malcolm from ThinkGeek because he was sold out like everywhere else, and he wasn't at ThinkGeek. So, I'm not necessarily going to not shop at ThinkGeek anymore because of this, but I know a lot of people who are. Oh, apparently they're in the chat room. They're saying Hot Topic is for mall goths.
Yes. But they have, in the front of the store, they have like a bunch of shirts, and I want to say they have like geeky shirts now. So it's not all just goth stuff anymore, and like grunge stuff, but...
Joe B says, my daughter calls Hot Topic home.
Yeah, he was confused. She is not of the Lady of the Night, Joe.
Lady of the Night?
You said that you were like, oh, it's where sluts shop.
Oh, then I said it was Wet Seal.
Correct. And the Hot Topic is come on now, Hot Topic has the kind of shit that we like. Are you kidding?
I don't know. I don't go to the malls ever. I don't know shit.
They used to. I don't know if they do anymore though. I haven't been to one in a while.
They sell the same kind of shit that like, I don't know, half of us wear.
The last time I went to a mall was to get my kids a picture with Santa.
Okay.
And that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, no, I take it back. There was also a Build-A-Bear in there, and that was it. That's all I know.
They have a lot of geek stuff now there.
No, to be fair, if there's any executives from Hot Topic, I don't, look, I don't want to be labeled as slander or libel. I don't know your store. I don't shop in your store. I don't even shop in malls. But I just remember from high school, Wet Seal was where the street corner workers used to shop. I don't know if that's even still a store. Is it still a store? Is it a store?
What? Wet Seal?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Wow. Place is still in business. It's amazing. All right. All right. So next piece of news, something that Ray's going to absolutely hate, but
I haven't even looked at it.
All right. It's the Goonies 30th anniversary today. Today marks 30 years.
Wow.
Of the Goonies. So, I have just a couple fun facts that I dug up about the movie.
Okay.
The guy who played Sloth used to play for the Oakland Raiders.
Okay.
He was a defensive lineman.
Bizarre.
Also, if you look closely, on the pirate ship in the Goonies, there is a hidden R2-D2 that you can make out if you look close enough. Also, the movie was shot almost entirely in sequence, which is really odd for a movie.
Like, in order.
Yeah. And also, the director has One-Eyed Willie's skull on his mantle right now. He took it after the filming was over. He took One-Eyed Willie's skull and put it on his mantle.
That's kind of funny.
So there you go.
Thank you.
Goonies, 30th anniversary. Great movie. Ray, it's been 30 years. Are you ready to give it a shot yet?
No.
Okay. Maybe at 35. We'll try again at 35. Okay. 35th anniversary. All right. We'll try again.
Okay. Give it another 5 years.
I'm gonna keep on trying. You know, I'm gonna try and backdoor this whole thing with Chili now. I'm gonna say Chili.
No.
Goonies.
Oh,
that ain't happening.
Backdoor.
All right. Next piece of news. We have to bring it up because everyone's talking about it. Fallout 4 is coming. It was confirmed.
Coming.
And I can say to everyone here, I admitted on Twitter that I've never played a single Fallout game. Never once.
I've never played them either.
I played Fallout 3 a little bit, probably 2 months ago.
Never played. I own Fallout 3 and I own Fallout New Vegas on Steam, and I've never played either one.
It's interesting, like the whole survival thing, keeping your radiation poisoning down. It's a constant struggle.
The struggle is real.
Now, did you see that in the Fallout trailer? There's like a vault door, and it says like 111. So and it also has the word Valve on it. So somebody goes 1 + 1 + 1 = 3, and it says Valve. Half-Life 3 confirmed. So stupid. That made me laugh. That's the only thing I got out of it, because it's a cinematic trailer. So like it's very like it's what do they call it? Like they're firing up the hype train with that thing. Like everyone's like, oh my god. This is going to be amazing.
Chef Fulgen says he's going to write a nasty review because never played the Fallout series.
Funny.
Sorry.
I'll get around to it eventually. I promise.
Yeah, I'd say it's worth it. I mean, it's made by the
well,
same
see,
people
now
that
I don't
did
want to play
Skyrim.
Fallout 3. Adamskin is saying that Fallout 3's ending was shit, so...
Well, who cares about the ending? I mean, do you really... Here's the thing I don't understand. Like, I never cared about how the game ends. I'm just like, it's done.
All right. Let's see. We got. So anyway, Warcraft, Fallout 4. But goddamn, I'm messing up the show notes. All right. All right.
What else is new?
This next one, I'm actually really. Oh, apparently, I was saying they retconned the ending with DLC. Anyway, so Warcraft. Elwyn Forest was redone using Unreal Engine 4. And it looks pretty amazing. I'm not going to lie. It looks pretty incredible. Like, just the shadow, the detail that someone was able to put into this using this engine. And the thing is, it'll never happen because Blizzard wants to Warcraft to run on as many computers as possible. But...
yeah.
The fact is, just watching the video of someone who redid Elwyn Forest using Unreal Engine is absolutely amazeballs. Like, it looks really fucking good. And it makes me wonder, like...
how good everything else would look.
Yeah, I mean, like, would it still work? Would it still work as a game if you redid everything in Unreal Engine 4? Just like the detail of the trees and each individual leaf, the water, and just amazing looking. And the fact that someone did this was pretty ridiculous. Even water.
Now that everybody's distracted.
Are you watching this video?
I mean, I've seen it, but yeah.
It's just I just think it's incredible the level of detail that just simply changing an engine using Unreal.
Yeah.
Just really, really good stuff.
Well.
God.
Okay.
I would. Probably, like I said, probably never happen, but looks incredible. In fact, this is a question I would actually like someone to bring up to the devs, like, hey, would you guys ever consider using Unreal Engine 4 and allowing us to scroll up to this level of detail in the game? Because if so, I would be pretty badass. I won't lie.
I doubt they will.
I want it.
I do. This is something that I would want very much. So, all right. Next up, interesting little thing. So, a game we've been playing. Hold on.
Really?
Q,
seriously?
Sorry, Q was texting me.
Really?
What?
Move along.
Wow, you're so angry.
I'm just giving you the same kind of hell that you'd give me and Ray.
I know. Well,
if you stopped, if in the middle, and we're like, oh, no, wait, I have a text.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to text Corey back. I was like,
This is like pass.
No, I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to do it because I don't even know what
This is like the teacher catching the kids in class, passing them. No, you need to read the note to the entire class, Sarah.
Corey said, you ever name and upload our last episode? He's asked about Azrock Pirate Radio.
Okay.
Just send it.
Now, aren't you glad he didn't talk about the last time that he put butter on your nipples?
Yeah.
And if you enjoyed it.
Your three nipples.
What?
Yeah. You have 3 nipples.
I do not have 3 nipples.
Oh, that's right. You just have 1.
I have 1.
That's right.
Oh, I forgot what it was. I knew it was something with nipples. Yeah, not being 2.
Yeah, Broom, he is a little amateur tonight. He put his mic on mute. Terrible.
Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur.
Just
terrible.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Hey, this next one's kind of interesting.
Alright, so World of Warcraft is going to the Video Game Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. I did see this.
Like an official video game hall. They're finally
apparently it's in Rochester, which is like only like 2 hours away.
Which is amazing because nothing is in Rochester.
Yeah, really. I think the only cool thing they have is like a Wegmans.
Wegmans are so nice.
Awesome. But yeah, so World of Warcraft is going in there. Pong, Pac-Man, Mario Brothers, Tetris, and Doom.
I guess that makes sense.
I'm fine with those 6. I
don't think I could pick anything else that would go in any other places.
I was going to ask if each one of you had to pick a game. Do you have a game
to put in the Hall of Fame?
Like should be added? Yeah. I can't narrow it down to one. I have a couple.
Probably GoldenEye. I would say that definitely was a game changer.
Mega Man 2 for me, or Metroid.
Now remember, these are influential games, not just games that you liked.
Well, I thought Mega Man was a really interesting action platformer that dealt with like RPG elements. And as a kid, I never really realized that it was like an RPG, that thing where you're going around, you're collecting new abilities and you're upgrading yourself, and it has a lot of RPG elements that you just don't really think about. Metroid, very much the same thing.
So, I would have said
you.
So
Colby, what about you?
Yeah, Colby said the Nokia Snake game. I remember my Nokia.
Yeah, seriously.
Dude, Nokia, that Snake game was out on QBasic. If any of you ever had to program QBasic in like high school or middle school, you knew someone who got a copy of that QBasic Snake game, and you played that shit.
Shit out of that game, yeah.
Way before Nokia.
So I can't narrow mine down. I probably would have said Grand Theft Auto 3. Since that was when that became the sandbox that jump-started the sandbox genre, or Tomb Raider. Despite the fact the boobs thing bothered me, it was ridiculous. I think Tomb Raider would have been my other choice. And EverQuest. Broom put EverQuest, which I think EverQuest would be also a good choice.
And I was going to say... Oh, I forgot. Wow, my brain is not working today.
Yeah, it's hard because you're like, oh, that game is so amazing, but was it?
Oh, Resident Evil.
Influential? Yes, Resident Evil. I agree with that one. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other very influential games. And
I think StarCraft is another good one.
StarCraft is a really good RPG. Command and Conquer.
Yeah, it's tough. There's a lot of really good ones, huh?
Yeah, there really is. I think obviously Legend of Zelda belongs in there, I believe.
Which one?
The very first one. I'm talking about like the very original.
First one.
I think.
Because see, if you had to put a Zelda game in there, I would have said Ocarina of Time. And it's not necessarily because that's my favorite Zelda. It's not. But that's the one that it made the Nintendo 64. Well, that and Super Mario 64 are like those two games. It was like, oh, this is what 3D gaming should look like.
I'm just thinking about like games that were iconic and hold up and are recognizable. So like Mario Bros. Clearly, Legend of Zelda, I think that is another one. Sonic the Hedgehog, I think, is another one that kind of belongs in there. Mega Man and Metroid are two that I think like stand the test on. Donkey Kong is another one I think belongs in there.
They'll probably do it in like waves, like they do the like NFL or any sports thing.
Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter are two that I think like they pretty much nailed 2D fighting games.
Adam, I agree with you, actually. I think A Link to the Past is a better game than Ocarina of Time. I think Ocarina of Time, fortunately or unfortunately, however you look at it, was probably more influential than Link to the Past. We could argue that. I prefer A Link to the Past, but...
Space Invaders. Like the original. Space Invaders, and or Asteroids, I think. Or Centipede. Those are some really old school stuff that I think most people still know of today. Other personal favorites, Leisure Suit Larry. I remember playing those.
I love Leisure Suit Larry.
God, I used to play the shit out of those games, and was hoping that like my mom would never catch me. I'd be like, I feel like I'm dirty for playing this, but
yeah, Leisure Suit Larry.
Leisure Suit
those
Larry.
games are so fun, like Monkey Island and Leisure Suit Larry, like those point and click adventure games. Those were cool.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah, that was a good.
I was just thinking, like the Tony Hawk games were like the shit for
Tony
skateboarding.
Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Yeah.
That game,
What was? Yeah, I'm thinking that. What was the snowboard? SSX was the snowboarding game.
Yeah,
that whole series. That was pretty fun.
Word. So we named like 40 games that can also get in
We
at some
should
point.
never be the committee to allow games in because we just
we
like
shouldn't.
just let them all in.
Yep.
All right.
This year we have 50 entries. They're all getting in.
A billion entries. Chef, yeah, DDR is a good one. I love DDR.
See, look at that. Velvet Dove. Love Leisure Suit Larry. Look at that.
Leisure Suit Larry.
See, Loki. Duck Hunt is iconic, but it never went anywhere else. That's what, Gauntlet. Gauntlet belongs in there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's. All
right.
Let's go to the Heroes of the Storm stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get on
All right,
it.
so
I'm gonna play Heroes of the Storm later tonight.
All right, so Heroes of the Storm. It released. It's live. It is officially out, and they're also announced that they're working on a new character and a new map. The new character is going to be the Butcher, which just looks awesome. So Butcher is a boss in Diablo 3. For those of you who don't know, living under a rock.
Yeah, I did. I didn't know.
So it looks like another warrior, and they're coming out with a Diablo-themed map called Battlefield of Eternity. And I watched the preview, and it looks interesting because there are two, I think what they're calling like Eternals or Immortals, Immortals in the middle, and they fight each other until the heroes intervene, and the winning Immortal joins the team to help in lane pushing.
I like that idea.
It's a 2-lane map. So it looks interesting. It looks really, really cool. It's like their first like true Diablo themed map. I'm interested for when they also do like a StarCraft theme map.
Okay.
But I feel like they can really add several other Diablo type characters. Mephisto.
Oh, I just had a good idea for the StarCraft map.
Bale.
Instead of like your minions, they have like little SVCs or whatever going out as minions.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Then have like what the hell are they called? I don't know my StarCraft terms, so.
Pylons.
Sure, pylons. They move.
Also, they kind of talked a little bit about player toxicity, which I always find really interesting, and I've been kind of vocal about the toxicity in Heroes of the Storm because it's one of the things that turned me away from League of Legends. And the developers have said they're very concerned about player toxicity, and they kind of mentioned that they don't want your team to become your enemy. So they're looking at some different features, and you could definitely report people for toxicity. And I do. I make it a point to do that whenever I play with somebody who is just a complete jackass. And I will say this. I have played with very few jackholes. It's actually been pretty good for the most part. I haven't played with a lot of jackasses. I've only had to report like 3 people total, and I played a shit ton of games.
I played with 1 jackass.
So one person was calling us bitches and fuck all of you, and which was amusing because they died the most throughout the whole thing, and refused to play team fights. But yeah, so I reported them, and so they're just kind of looking at they, as in Blizzard, are looking at different ways of stopping player toxicity and discussing basically where players can rate other players, and even where toxic players are forced to play with other toxic players.
You know what? That's an absolutely fascinating idea. And I'm curious how they would go about, like, once you're in the toxic player sandbox, can you get out of it? How do you get out of it? Is it indefinite? Like, I'm curious how they would treat that, but, like, initially, like, and that's the micromanaging of it, but just as an initial idea, I fucking love that idea. Like, it's like, here, assholes. Like, go play in your corner. Like, yeah. Curious how they'd implement it, though.
Did you just say nipplement?
Implement.
Oh, implement. I thought you said nipplement. I'm
No.
like...
It's the nipplements. They
Nipplements.
pillow at hotels.
And that might be a show title right there. Nipplements.
Nope.
Damn it.
I don't like it.
God damn it, Ray. Nipplements is fantastic.
Yeah, but then I had to redo everything I just did, so...
You're an idiot.
No.
You
just
like
have a
completely
blank
killed
screen for
great show titles because of your like preemptive urge to get through shit.
It's not an urge.
But no, that's a good point. How do you get out of it? Because do you just like, if no one reports you for toxic, like what about if a toxic player reports another toxic player for toxicity? And does that mean they stay in there longer, or like was it like a probationary period where like after like 2 weeks you could just like automatically come out of that zone? I don't know. It's weird. And what happens if there isn't enough people in the toxic player pool to fill up a team? Then what happens?
I don't know. They get put with bots.
Yeah, do they sit and wait or what? It's interesting. All right. Foff time.
Foff time.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
All right, Ray.
I'm going to foff the Cleveland Cavaliers' luck with their injuries hitting at the exact time for them not to probably win a title for Cleveland, which sucks because they've been without one since like the 60s.
No.
And that town that city needs it.
Yeah.
So I'm not watching the game now, but I'm rooting for him in my mind. But Foff to the knee fracture or whatever Kyrie Irving had. Ugh. It sucks. What about you, Zia?
I don't know. I don't really have any Foffs. I want to say props to the Con Before the Storm team. We hit 15,000 on Kickstarter, which is fucking insanity. And I think I do this every other week where I say props to the team, but props to that team. You
We're
guys are all
425
awesome.
away from 16,000.
Are we really?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And there's a $16,000 stretch goal.
Oh, well, instead of telling people what it is, I think you should just make them go look.
Yeah, you should. It's a Con Before the Storm.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some Foffs coming in through the chat room, so...
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'll get to mine. I'll let you get the ones from the chat room there. Let's see. So for me, props to the farm that sells me bacon for having my bacon finally at the farmer's market. And they gave me a sticker on top of it.
They heard that you were bitching last week.
Yeah, so they gave me my bacon and they gave me a sticker. And it was a little heart.
What does the sticker look like?
It's a heart that has the word bacon inside of it.
Oh, that seems appropriate. It should be on your computer somewhere.
I actually, they gave me, God damn it. Let me see if I can.
Oh, did he just fall?
No, I'm getting my old computer. I'm going to see if I can hold it. God damn it.
He is just douching it up tonight.
This is my old computer with the stickers on the side.
There it is.
There you go. That's the same sticker. Oh, God bless it. This is a heavy steel box.
Wouldn't it have been funny if he would have just dropped it?
It would have been funny if I fell backwards, because
I would have felt bad for him.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
So anyway, so that's the same sticker there. There you go.
All right. And it looks like you have a Foff now.
I do. I'm going to fuck off to Ray, because Nipplemint would have been a fantastic fucking show title.
The show title doesn't matter that much, though.
It really does. Nipplemint was fantastic, so fuck you.
All right, and then we got two from the community. From Colby Panda, we have fuck off to Mike Mute Buttons. I would say props, because that was a great funny way to start the show, but that's fair. And then Loki says fuck off to working 6 days a week. I absolutely agree with you, Loki. That's terrible. You should have more time off to just fuck around.
That does suck.
I wouldn't mind working 6 days a week until I.
It's horrible.
I'd work 7 days a week just to have a little bit of extra spending money, since I can't work for a while after this.
You know, if you had to work for 6 days a week, but then your next week you only worked 4, that would be pretty good.
I would
so
want
if it rotated, that would be okay.
I always like the idea of the 3 12-hour shifts and then getting paid for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like my friend Jimmy had, and then get paid for 40 hours when it's only really 36. And then you get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. I always thought that was a sweet deal.
You know, when I was an intern, I had the option of working what they called 440s. So, it doesn't make any sense now that I think about the name, but they used to call it 440s. But the whole idea is you work 4 days, you work 10-hour days, and you put in your 40 hours a week, and then you have a 3-day weekend. And they let us pick whether we either wanted to have Friday or Monday off. So I actually wound up picking Monday off, because I would always find that having Friday off was kind of wasted, because most of my friends would be working anyway or in class, but I had a lot of friends who didn't have classes. Holy fuck!
What's wrong?
There's a giant bug. Hold on.
That was funny. That was really funny.
Alright. That happened. It was one of those house centipedes. It was that big and it crawled up my wall.
Horrible. Yeah, okay.
It just literally crawled up behind my, I mean, so you know how my setup is. Imagine you're just sitting there staring at one of my monitors and this big thing just crawled up behind the thing up the wall.
You take the award for professionalism. You do. I felt bad for going and getting myself a drink.
Oh, let's see. Oh, Adams in the chat room says, props to Platoon for fulfilling my dream of being a squid, now subsequently a kid now.
Oh, Splatoon. Yeah. It's a new game.
Oh, Splatoon.
Yeah.
Not Platoon. He put Platoon. Splatoon. Okay. And Joe B says, I got a weird one. Props to the random people in trade chat today on Shattered Hand. It was amazing for 30 minutes. There was actually an interesting and shockingly adult conversation on minimum wage. It was like finding a unicorn in the wild. That sounds absolutely incredible. God damn it. There is house centipede guts on my wall right now.
Oh.
I'm staring at it. It's right there. And it's ugh. God. Fuck. Damn. I've had a really strange night. I'm gonna drink.
Okay. Well, do we have time for MadLibs?
We do. Let's just get straight into the MadLibs. Jesus Christ, that was... Alright, so we need a girl's name, so I'm just going to go with Zia. And we need a boy's name, so I'm just going to go with myself, because I'm being lazy. Ray, I need a noun. Give me a noun. Chat room, I need a noun and a verb ending in S. Ray, give me a noun. Gatorade. Okay. Alright. Zia, I need another noun from you.
Noun?
A noun.
Jimmy hat.
Jimmy hat. Alright. Pukes. Adamson gave me pukes. All right, pukes. That's good. I still need... Oh, and wedding. Wedding is a good one. Wedding for good now. All right, so now, chat room, I need nipple mints. Nipple mints is a good noun. Let me see. Nipple... We're going to go with nipple mints as a plural noun because I need a plural noun. So now, chat room, I need 2 animals. Both of them need to be plural. I need 2 animals. Both need to be plural. Ray, give me a verb. Come on, Ray. A verb. Zia, give me an adjective.
Okay.
We got sloths and...
Fizzy.
And ducks.
Fizzy.
You said dizzy?
Fizzy. F-I-Z-Z-Y.
Fizzy. Alright, Ray, I still need a verb from you. Oh, man, there's so many great animals in there. Colby says Yeti, but he also did Nippleman, so we're gonna stick with sloths and ducks. But Ray, I need a verb from you. Chat room, I need a noun and an adjective. Need a noun and an adjective from the chat room. Ray, I need you to give me a verb.
Fucking.
We're gonna go with fucks. Because sometimes things ending in ing are weird. Alright, Zia, give me another verb.
Dumping.
Dumping. Alright.
Dumping.
Alright, so let's see. So I got well, let's see. Loki's towel. Toasty gave me towel for a noun. Alright, I need an adjective. Let's see. I need an adjective. Chat room. Need an adjective. Last adjective, and then we got ourselves a MadLibs.
Wow, it was quick.
Yeah, not too long of one.
Last week was long.
Oh,
so.
we're plowing through this here. I just need an adjective from the chat room. It needs to be a good one. It needs to be a good adjective here.
I was busy making money while you guys were doing the show.
Jizzy. We're gonna go with Jizzy. Thank you.
Oh, sweet.
Adams.
I like it.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. The title of this MadLibs is Popular Video Game.
Oh, that's good.
In Zia, Gatorade of Time, you play Seraphis, a young boy who has no wedding. In this adventure, he pukes with his trusty Jimmy hat and many other nipplements from his inventory. He travels through time working with sloths and ducks to fuck the fizzy towel and dumping Zia, the jizzy princess.
Well, I know my description for the next week, or 2 weeks.
There you go.
The Jizzy Princess Zia.
Whenever she puts on that hoodie she left here, she's a Jizzy princess.
Jizzy Princess. That's good.
So I puke with my trusty Jimmy hat, and Zia's the Jizzy princess. That's a good job, chat room. That was good. This was a good one this week. All right, I think it's time for some haikus now.
Big titties and ass. She wants to be inside you. Haikus from Zia.
Because Ray was gone, Sarah had to make up for it. Professional show.
That's good. I like it.
I thought you'd like that. What? How about? Do you have one?
Yes.
Okay. Let's hear it.
All right, here we go. I want nipplements. Zia the Jizzy Princess. Amateur hour.
That's funny. Well done.
If only, let's see, Adam says, if only Jizzy Princess could be the
show title. Yep.
Wow, the image alone would ban us from like most distribution channels.
Yeah. Alright. Well, if you like Jizzy Princesses, you should follow me, ITSXIA on Twitter.
Ray, what about you?
Same thing. If you like Jizzy Princesses, it's RAYFYST on Twitter, Rapist.
And if you want to play as me in the Jizzy Princess video game, you can follow me on Twitter at Seraphis.
I noticed how he corrected himself to say in the video game and not in the Jizzy Princess. Because that implies he was on either one of us. Right?
You can find me in the Jizzy Princess.
We got... Joe B's got a haiku. He says, Sarah screams like a girl. He tanks orcs, demons, and breasts. Someone res the tank.
Beasts?
Oh, beasts. Sorry.
Seriously?
I'm having an off night.
Alright, well...
What the fuck are you doing?
If you were impressed by this nonsense, well, that's impressive in itself.
Oh, man.
And you should come check us out on the internet at thesundering.net. You can find the show on Twitter at The Sundering and on Facebook as well at facebook.com/thesundering. You can see this episode in its video format and see Sarah freak out like a girl over us. I would have too, though. I can't say anything. But the video format of this show and previous episodes at youtube.com/thesundering podcast. And then you can always call the show at 323-SUNDER-0 or 323-786-3370.
I'm just looking at the chat room. Chef Folger just tanked them breasts.
You can also email the show at thesunderingpodcast@gmail.com. We are a very, very proud member of the D20 Catalyst portion of the D20
Bourbon changes words. Yes, Colby, it does.
Yes, it does. And then finally, our intro is Boxing Fox. Hooray for ska music. Thank you, everyone, for submitting Foffs questions to our show tonight. Sarah, you were especially hilarious tonight, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you. And as always, fucking download us, invite us into your home, your ears, your head. We just want to be inside of you.
Next time we podcast from a live streaming of Zia, the Gatorade Before Time.
Shit, I could have made a fucking better episode.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
I love the 20.